I'm doing the front brakes on this 123, affectionately known as Bubbles here in the shop, and I wanted to share some tips with you. Now, everybody knows how to do brakes, but these little tips could definitely help save you some time and some heartache. First tip is to replace these brake pad sensor wires every time. Even if they look good, it's not worth having to come back in if they fail or if they give you an incorrect reading. So every time you're in here and you're changing the pads out, I would definitely suggest replacing these, because a lot of times you're going to damage them pulling them out. Next tip is going to be to always use ceramic brake pad grease. Unlike whoever did this job previously, if you don't use it, you're going to be fighting to get your brake pads out. You see this is dry, there's no lubricant left with that. Use ceramic, it's going to stick around. Keep this lubricated so not only your brake pads operate quietly and smoothly, but you can actually remove your brake pads when it comes time to change them. Alright, so next tip is when you remove the caliper, you do not want to have it dangling from the brake hose. It's going to put unnecessary wear and tear on the brake hose. So use one of these brake caliper hangers here. So you can just sit there, hook it up, the control arm. We're going to use a sway bar right now, and that keeps all the pressure off of this brake line. It also keeps pressure off of the sensor wiring. And then my favorite part about them is the green color. They're super bright, jumps out at you, so you can't leave them on the car. Alright, next we're going to replace these flexible brake hoses, and I would recommend always using a cap to plug this brake line when you take it off. What this is going to do is it's going to keep the brake fluid in the system. You're still going to have to bleed it, but it's going to keep it from losing a lot of the fluid in the system and making it difficult to bleed all the air out. When you remove this metal line, you can push this nut far enough up this hard line here to fit this over so that it'll cap this hard line when you're replacing the flexible brake hoses. And finally, these brake bleeder screw caps that we're going to include are very important to go over and cap the actual bleeder fitting to keep any corrosion from building up on that bleeder fitting. You're going to work this rubber side over the nut here, then that's going to allow you to fit the cap on that bleeder for a nice tight fit to keep that bleeder end from corroding.
I think you can see Ryan got a little emotional too, and after his rant he said, hey Kent, why don't we come up with a little accessory kit that can go along with our brake parts so that people can do this job properly. A lot of people won't have these supplies in their garage, and some people do. That's why we've separated them out. So he said, let's put a kit together, and that's what we've done. This will be the do it right brake fix kit. Do it right yourself. All right, you've got the heavy duty caliper hangers. You've got these silicone plugs to prevent losing brake fluid during the hose and caliper change. You've got anti-seize for the hub, and you've got ceramic brake pad grease, which I've been preaching about for years here. So there's enough here to do one brake job. You've got some swabs to apply the anti-seize and the ceramic brake pad grease. And then we're going to include Loctite, because some people don't do this, and it's because they don't have this. They just don't have any Loctite in their garage when they go to put the brake caliper bolts back on. But you definitely want to use blue thread locker anytime you reinstall the caliper bolts and torque them properly. You can check torque on the internet for your particular model. Then we're including 4 new rubber caps that you can install on those caliper bleed screws, because a lot of times the originals get lost. These have a little attachment so you won't lose these in the future. Keep those caliper bleeder screws from rusting, or you're going to lose fluid when you go to bleed the brakes. And then finally, we're including the stainless steel brush, which will let you brush clean the grooves in the calipers before you reinstall the pads, and also brush clean the hub before you add the anti-seize compound and reinstall your wheel. So this will be available separately. If you don't have these supplies that you see here, I highly recommend you add this anytime you're doing some major brake work on your older Mercedes. We're going to offer this as a new kit. It'll be readily available on my website. Just check out the links in the description below this video.